Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm very unprepared for this. So, welcome everyone. This is so weird again. So, for the past month, obviously, everyone knows I have been out in sunny Dubai. Why is my chart all the way over here? Oh my god, what is going on? I was there a minute ago. And it took me a while to get used to like streaming on that system. And now I'm back here and this feels like completely alien to me once again. So I will do my best. I thought I would hop on a stream. I tried to get a video out for you guys earlier on, but because I have just kind of come back from a month away. I've had like a ton of stuff to do at home, and I haven't been able to work as much as I probably would have liked to have done today. But it's all good. It's all good, and I will do a little stream for you guys today. We'll do some general Q&A stuff. If anyone has any questions about the price action, we'll also go over some of the price action that we've had because we got that really nice short yesterday during the New York session. We came into a really good area that you can see. I'm also in a bit of a funny mood today, so there's been a couple of things. I don't know whether I'll mention it, but maybe a few bits of TA that I noticed. I noticed from elsewhere that doesn't make any sense, but I might comment on that a little bit later on, and we'll just go from there. So welcome everyone. Do hit the like button, hit subscribe, and all of those kind of things. Let me just make sure I've got everything set up here as well. So if we do want to do, if I can get, oh my god, everything's so far away now to what I'm used to it being. If you want to throw on the website, yay, it's all working. Okay, good. We are good to go. Cool. So who do we have in here? We've got Crypto Joe. It's a ghost town in here. I mean, we've got 82 people in here now, so it's livening up a little bit. Ollie, Tweak, Big Dave, Joe, Crypto Avatar, Changa, P, David Peckham, Claude, Callis, Delirium, LS80, Ian. Okay, good. Welcome everyone. If anyone else wants to say hello, then I will try my best to say hello to you as well as the stream is going on. Sweeping Hawk is in here as well. Sorry, Sweeping Hawk as well. Today's been hectic. I know I've meant to message you back. Basically, anyone in the crew, Sweeping Hawk is basically, she is the master of the harmonics, and we have some fun stuff coming up that we've been talking about for anyone in the crew. So I'm gonna publicly say apologies for not responding to you earlier, but for anyone in the crew, there's a little sneaky thing. Braveheart, Talby, Emmanuel, Kevin also here. Okay, cool. So let's go over some of the price action that we've had recently. So I have, if anyone has been following what I've been talking about, if anyone watched yesterday's video, then I was saying is now the time to short Bitcoin. And that was when we were hanging out around here yesterday. So what we had up here, and I mean, this is what I was saying for quite some time whilst we were in this little range up here, is I did believe that we were going into some kind of distribution, not necessarily like super bearish on here, but we were looking at a distribution up at these highs. I took a short from the high. That was there at 32,350, I think. Maybe someone could I think it's at 32,350. I'll open my exchange up in a bit. I'm still holding a little bit of that short. And then, of course, we got that really nice move down during the New York session, which we actually were trading during New York, and we managed to get a couple of scalp longs on the way down, which was a little bit sketchy because we did have a VWAP long that we took, Got a nice like 0.5% scalp out of that during the trading room. We had a couple of little SFPs of local support, and then just the bottom fell off of it and we just dumped. I got into a very silly position because I did go out. I got into a little bit of a silly position here at 30,600 that ended up slightly underwater. I was able to average in. This was just basically mistake, leaving limit orders in a place where realistically the more confluence is lower, and by the time you actually have that momentum to the downside, then in hindsight I probably shouldn't have left limit orders there. But it's okay. I had a really nice short position that was paying for all of that. It wasn't much of a long, it was just a scaling in, and I've been able to get out of that and now made profit from that long position. I could have made a lot more, but that's trading. Mistakes happen, and yeah, that was one of the little mistakes that I've made during this thing. We did have a bounce, like a very brief bounce of the 30,600. But yeah, realistically, shouldn't have left limit orders there, should I? so yeah, my mistake. And yeah, now we're having a nice little bounce off of this range point of control, and yeah, and the weekly open level. Greg, that was not a little mistake. You tweeted even about it. Yes, I did get filled up on that long position, but it's all good. It is all good. Like my tweets are mostly just nonsense talking anyway. So yeah, but I did have limit orders there. I was a little bit overconfident because I'd basically been on like such a good winning streak. I'm still on a winning streak. That trade wasn't a loss. By the way, I did not make a loss in that trade because it was only a small position. I was able to just go in big at the POC because that was a gift. The fact that we came all the way down here was a gift. And then basically you take an average of here to here, and what happens? You end up with an average entry here, and oh look, we're in big old profit right now. So yeah, still not a loss, but just I could have made more. And I was holding a short, so it's all good. Okay, so let's have a look. I mean, I've got a very, very simple chart on here. Also, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say this. So this is why I've been, over the past few days, I've been maybe a little bit sassy about some stuff. And basically, that's because... and Callus mentioned this earlier, but there's some other community that thought, first of all, that we bounced off of the golden pocket. And look at this amazing fib pool. This amazing fib pool. Look at that. We bounced perfectly off the 618 from this fib pool that was anchored perfectly to this. Oh, wait a second. There's not actually anything here. So so that's one little thing. And then secondly, we reject off of the value area low, like the global value area low. So we rejected off of the global value area low. Oh, wait a second. The global value area low is down here. So, yeah. But anyway, enough of that. I just put that on my chart. It just made me laugh a little bit earlier on. So I've been, yeah, maybe shouldn't have said that. Yeah. We did. We bounced off of the imaginary 618. Apparently so. But no, it was the POC of the range. First of all, it was the point of control of the previous range we've been in. So just coming in to backtest that point of control of the range. It was a monthly NPOC, and this actually was something that I had missed initially. But we did have of course we were in a new month and we opened the month slightly up. We did have the monthly NPOC that was at the same level, so 39,350 was the monthly NPOC from last month that we came into backtest. And we also had the weekly open down there. So there was plenty of confluence within that region. But no, it wasn't a 618. There's no pull that could have been made from that. And the rejection was not from a global value area low. I've tried like... yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I know. Maybe. Maybe there's something else here. Was it? Was it? It wasn't. Like, you could pull it from here. It's still not the 618. It's still nonsense. Okay, it's that area. I mean, yeah. So that was the bounce that we had yesterday. A little bit about today's price action as well. So let's just go into this a bit more, and we can just add on some additional stuff. Where's my daily open gone? I've messed up my chart. I've got a trading room in a couple of hours, and I really need to. That's not the daily open. Where's the daily open gone? There it is. There's your daily open. We've had a few little trades from today. So what I want to do quickly on here as well is just to add on. Here we go. Here we go. This is getting a little bit better for today. So this is the kind of thing that we've been looking at today so far. New York session, right? I did have, and I can pull this up. In Discord, if I can pull this up in Discord. Will Discord work? I want to go Discord. I want to go Coach's Corner. And I want to throw this on here. There we go. Cool. So this is what I had as the trading update this morning. Okay, so we got the move down during New York session yesterday. Blah 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 blah. 30,200 being important resistance and 29,500 being key support. Okay, so this is what I was looking for, and basically this was the chart. So we were looking at if we zoom in a little bit on this. Little green zone as support, little red zone as resistance. I have since then deleted that from my chart because, I mean, these were just little zones that we were looking at. But it's really interesting, actually, because if you look at, okay, so the levels that we were looking at as support, okay, 30,200 down here, and then 29,500 being the 30,200 being the resistance and 39,500 being the support. If we do go back onto the chart, you can see here as we came into that New York session, 30,200. Okay, so there's 30,200. And where is 29,500? There is 29,500. Okay, so just once again, just showing how this is why we do what we do and why I love doing what we do. Because when we find these zones of support and resistance, and it wasn't really that there was like massive confluence around there, it was just a case of, okay, you had some stuff down there. There was a little bit of a high volume node. There were a few little trap traders. It was something that I just looked at this morning and thought, okay, if we can take out some of these lows, so if we can take out the lows that we have here, not really going back to revisit weekly open or anything like that, and also coming into basically this 30,200 was just a POC from this range here. Okay, and we did come into that briefly, but it was a little POC of that range here, and that's why I just put that on my my update sheet this morning. Is that 30,200? I was looking for shorts within that region. Of course, we hadn't actually come up to hit that point at that stage, and then that 29,500 was where I was looking at as for long positions. Now, it's kind of cool that it just continues to work out really nicely. So, yeah, that was a nice. A nice little thing to have this morning. So that made me quite happy to see that we did, even though I wasn't able to trade this because I was doing work on the house, we did have those nice little moves into that region. Since then, I was able to get a long position off of. So if we do continue on, sorry, I'm going all over the place at the moment. So I missed this. I missed the initial fun from New York Open, but then I was able to get into a long off of daily open when we started to come back into that region. SPX has just filled the gap. Has SPX just... That means SPX is dumping. Is it? Or is it up? SPX has just done a gap fill, because if I've had an alert, then we've just had a gap fill. So I'm going to have a look at SPX in just a second. But yeah, we had this confluence, right, as we came back in to this support, and that was when I was able to get another long position, and then continue to trade that. And then the only other trade that I've taken today was a quick scalp long off of VWAP. So VWAP, there it is. There's your lovely VWAP. I was looking also to get in the POC. So what I was hoping for was to see price run under, hit the POC, absorb, and then get a bounce. But a nice little scalp long off of VWAP that's still going up. So that's pretty good as well. So there's been a few really nice trades today, actually. First of all, trading update sheet. Perfect. Everything working really nicely on the trading update sheet today. And secondly, the golden pocket and the daily open retrace after the New York Open, and thirdly, the scalp long off of the VWAP. Yeah, anyway, sorry, I'm rambling on. Jason Casper is in the house. I've said that about 10 minutes late, I think. So let's collab on Tuesday, bro. This bounce from POC has been on decreased open interest. Do you think it's sustainable? I will have a look at the order flow in just a second. I do feel like we're going to get a move up. I feel like the move down was a shakeout of, like the title says, I feel like the move down was mainly a shakeout of the over leveraged apish positions that were coming in at 32k. We've got nice negative funding. We had a massive drop in open interest on the big move down yesterday, and yeah, I feel like we could float up. I feel like we could float up for a little bit longer, but I'm still, my master plan for this was, okay, if you do want to go where the real, like the actual golden pocket that is real goes from, is to take out these lows. So if we were to get a bit of a float up, bouncy, maybe up into value area high, then maybe we come down and sweep these lows, and then maybe we're looking at something more like this. And this actually would line up with one of these lines that I haven't labeled. There we go, 2021 low. So that is mainly maybe my main thoughts at the moment on this. Is I do think we have a little bit higher. I think we've got some nice single prints to fill up here. I do believe that we could come back and revisit that 30,600 region. I do believe that we could hit previous day something or other. I'll look at the TPO in a minute. Previous day VWAP close, that's the one. I do believe that we could hit previous day VWAP close and the single prints that we do have up here. So this is what I'm looking for at the moment, is for a long position into this region. So I would like to see a long into that region. At that point then I'd maybe look for shorts to take down again into lower levels, down towards that 27,750, 27,700 kind of region. As for the rise or the decrease in open interest, on which rise, Jay? We have, yeah, so we have had a decrease in open interest overall, and I think this has actually been quite a lot of like long positions closing out. It has, yeah. So basically you just, it makes sense. It makes sense that we've got a decrease in open interest within this little bit of a range here, because you got people that are fed up. All the people that took longs at 32k, just wrecked and just wanting to get out of the market because they're fed up. Then you've got the short positions where I think you've really been gifted something quite nice on the move down that we got yesterday. I wasn't expecting it to be of the kind of the speed and the like the size of move that we had yesterday. I wasn't really expecting that. Like I say, I was expecting a bounce from 30,600. We never got that. So the fact that we came all the way down sub 30, is a gift. So then if you are in a short position, then that would be a really good opportunity to be taking profit on those short positions. But yeah, I mean, it's not really a surprise that we're getting a decrease in open interest. The actual local move looks okay. So the move down, we had a decrease in open interest here as we were coming down, which shows that there's not really too much intent in that move. And then since we've got a reversal, we are actually getting that moving in the opposite direction. So I think we could go a little bit higher. I don't really feel like the high is in for this range. There's nothing really to indicate that there's a high in here. There is certainly, you could say that that was a nice little bounce that we had off of the lows. But yeah, I do feel, yeah, previous day EQ, fill the single prints, come into previous day view up close. So that 30,600, 30,700 region would be a nice level to get price moving up into if we can do that. Now, yeah, that would set us up for something like this. Okay, and then we could be looking for short positions to take down into the kind of the ultimate lows a little bit lower down. But I guess that depends very much on what the stock market does. And I do want to have a look at that because my alert did go off. So that does mean that we have probably had a gap fill. Unless I mistakenly put an alert somewhere. No, I did an alert for it taking the highs. So we haven't had a gap fill, but we have taken out the highs. That's what it is. So, yeah. So SPX is pumping. We do have this gap all the way up here. I was going to say I would be very surprised if we had a gap fill because we've got this little one down here and we've got this one up here. And that's a long way up. So, yeah, we're quite a long way away from anything there. We have taken out the highs. I can take that off. And yeah, I mean, it's S&P 500 looking kind of bullish right now. DXY dumping again. So what did we have? We had that move up that we were expecting from the DXY. So this was when we were looking at this, we were looking at it basically on like the 1 hour time frame, weren't we? And this is when we were doing the London trading room, or no, was it the London or the New York? We were looking at this as basically being like some kind of rounded bottom. We were looking for it to pop up and to take out these highs, which is exactly what it's done. And now we're getting a retrace again. I do think that the DXY has put in a fairly macro high here, which I think is pretty good for risk assets. So yeah, we are moving back down. Again, if you want to TA this, here we go once again. Where's this going to be? There it is. There it is. So you got a golden pocket inside a bigger one because you got this big one going on here and you've got a weekly level on here. So it's coming into a little bit of support possibly on this. But yeah, I mean, equity's looking strong. Bitcoin looking okay for a little bit of a bounce. It is continuing higher, so this is actually a really nice little scalp long off of VWAP at the moment. We've so far got 1% for a scalp trade. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Jason Casper, I feel a pump too, bro. I feel it in my bones. I'm long, but yeah, I'm looking for that golden pocket down there at the 2021 low too for a real juicy bounce. Nice, nice, nice. I feel that that would be the... I do feel that that would be like the max pain, the ultimate like really, really, really mess everyone up kind of trade if we can get down here and we can do some kind of like nasty little ABCD down into this 2021 low, because everyone would be like, imagine just the fear and the carnage and the just the general like hatred of anything crypto. If we were to come back down towards these lows, people would hate it. People would be absolutely shaking. So if we can get a move up into this region, everyone at that point starts to think, oh my god, we're so bullish again. Oh, it's going to go back to the moon and we're going to go to 70k and all of that. And then it's like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to come down here And then what happens as price comes down here is everyone's like, oh no, we're going to go to... I'm not even going to say it because I hate the saying and it's just what idiots say. But we're going to go to town. And we're going to go down to 23k, or we're going to go down to like 17k, or we're going to go down to like 3k. And then what we can do then is look for long positions, and we can go, yeah, you know what, we're just going to continue this range on for a little bit longer, and we're going to psych you all out, and we're just going to expand things and do all of that kind of thing. I know if I was a market maker, maybe I am a market maker, but if I was, that is what I would look to do. I would look to get everyone starting to get a little bit bullish again, thinking we're in for a nice recovery. Hold it above here, and then you go, nah. And then everyone gets bearish, and then everyone's looking for 23k, and then you go, nah. And then you come back into here, and then you're like, and everyone's just like, what the hell is going on? And then you just go, boom, and then you just make it fly. That would be very, very, very good. That'd be very good. We are above previous day value area low again. Yes, I don't think we're really set up for anything. I don't really think we're set up for the 80% setup or anything like that. But yeah, we are above previous day value area high. I mean, if we can come all the way up to previous day point of control right now, that'd be kind of amazing. But it's not going to happen. So I think the best that we can hope for today is, again, basically where I took those long positions yesterday. 30,600 to 30,700. So I think that is what I am looking for. We do have a previous day POC 3 days ago, whatever day that was, POC, the day of the pump. So the pump day POC, that's what I was looking for as the MPOC on the way down, as potential resistance. Leave that drawing on. Yeah, I never remember to leave my drawings on, and then I come to like doing a stream, or I come to doing something on Twitter, and or I want to post something on Twitter to be like, yeah, look, it's done what I said it would do, and then I have no record of it doing what I said it would do. So blah 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 blah. Wait, let me just go back. Can I go back far enough for this to? There we go. There's the screen. I'm gonna screenshot. There we go. So that is now saved. I can post that onto Twitter if I feel so inclined to post my random idea onto Twitter a little bit later on. Martin, Luke, can you break a little bit down from OF order flow perspective why you took the long from VWAP recently? Which candle did entered? It's a VWAP trade, so I don't... it's one of those that... yeah, I'll lock it. I'll hide it. Okay, let me try and explain the VWAP long. VWAP's like, for me, just very, very... it's bread and butter stuff, okay? It's just the very, very simple stuff, the VWAP. Once you have time and space above VWAP, and if you can get a move down into it with kind of speed, it's a long all day long. So what you look for is, of course, it never really worked out on the New York Open, but you had serious volatility coming in on that open, so it wasn't really there to be playing that kind of thing at that point. But look at today, okay? We're in an uptrending day, okay? VWAP is trending up. It's not the steepest uptrending day, but regardless, VWAP is trending up. And you'd have to say, since our initial balance that was put in, which was very narrow, we have been trending up for the day. Now, when you get that, and this is the significant thing that I look at for a trade off of VWAP, is I'm looking for time and I'm looking for space outside of the actual line itself. So if VWAP is here, look at how price action spent a lot of time above VWAP here, spent quite a lot of time, like way away from VWAP, and you have space. So you've got the time factor where it spent a lot of time up here, and then you've got the space. So all of this empty space where VWAP has not been tested for that long period of time. So then when you get a move down into it on a trending day, it's very reliable. Just as a general thing. And you kind of had it again here earlier on. Okay, you had time and you had space above VWAP. It wasn't as strong, but then as you come into VWAP, you're trending up on the day, and what do you get? A really nice reaction. So that's the general thing that I'm looking for, and it also coincides quite nicely with end of session kind of stuff. So 8 p.m. UTC, typically for anyone who's into who is it that does these kill zone things? There's that trader that does these like kill zone things, forex trader, and like 8 p.m. UTC is like one of those kill zone things. So it's as you come into those areas of time where you're expecting volatility at that period of time anyway, and it's coming into kind of the end of the New York session. I know we've still got this last hour of trading, but it's that final hour of trading that you're coming into before New York closes. You will either expect like price to be attracted to or to repel away from VWAP at those stages, and we basically have both of those. So you have the time and the space factor, you come into VWAP, you have a really nice bounce off of it, and then you're repelling away for that final hour. So it's just a really yeah, it's a nice, that's the one. Yeah, internet, what is it? Information communication technology. The subject you teach at school. Yeah, so yeah, that's the VWAP trade. That's the one that I took earlier. It wasn't from an order flow perspective, it was just that it met all the conditions that I wanted it to, in order to take along from there. And I was bullish anyway. I was still expecting a lot. I was still expecting higher, so an opportunity to get into a long like that where you have like a really nice flush down is pretty great. Pretty great. PICP. Yeah, we're still moving up, so that's pretty good. What have we got on here? From an order flow perspective, if we do have a look at it, you had liquidations down there, you had a drop off in open interest. Yes. Yeah, you didn't have any trapped shorts. You got those on the bounce. I mean, yeah, it was pretty straightforward, like just simply not really needing to look at order flow. It's just, there's the VWAP. Happy with that. So yeah, I mean, we're probably at like 1.5% now on the scalp. Wow, very nice indeed. Very nice. I feel, and I think it's probably because Steve Morrow was the first one to teach people about the kill zone or market gap. Nice. I don't know who that is, but I would look up the I'll look them up. Steve Morrow. WS, do an accent. No. No. Crypto Avatar, hey Luke, I'm using only volume point of control for now. Should I also use time point of control? I'm a volume point of control kind of guy. I do like the volume point of control. That is the one that I prefer to trade. The nice thing about the new EXO is you do get these like little naked POC things that show up. So I've thrown them both on my chart because the only reason for that is that before you could get these as like extending across, these MPOCs extending across, and you had to, pardon me, you had to label them all the time. I basically, oh dear, what have I done? yeah, I basically would just look at where the point of control is anyway, at that point, because you can see it from a profile perspective, right? So I used to just do it that way, but now that you've got these MPOCs and you can actually get the markers on here, so you can go here, like you can see here, volume point of control, time point of control, right next to each other. I just like to do it that way. So yeah, I mean, I like the volume point of control. I feel that that's the most effective one to trade off of, but it's always good to be aware of where the time point of control is, also. Yeah. Do a celebrity impression. If I can get myself up to like 100,000 subscribers, then I can just talk and I'll do a celebrity impression of myself. Do it for Casper. I'll do it next Tuesday. I'll do the American. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I should do a different accent. Peroni for the Jubilee. Yeah. Well, yeah, we've got a 4-day holiday here in the UK. Is it? Yeah, 4 days. So it's a bank holiday today. It is the Queen's Jubilee tomorrow. Maybe we should do an offer. How many years has the Queen been on the throne? Like 70? I don't even know. 70 years or something. Do a backflip. Yeah. Anyway, price isn't moving, so I think we have reached that time in the stream where I demand some likes from everybody. I will demand some likes from everyone, and I'll start to... No, oh my god, what kind of accent was that? What accent should I do? Do Scottish? Oh my god, no. Alright, y'all. I'll do... I'll do the old American accent. Chicken's drinking, Bitcoin pumping. I can't do it. But yeah, hit the likes. I'm going to quickly go. If there is anybody who is new to the stream and is still watching this absolute nonsense that I'm talking about, I mean, actually, I hope that there's been some useful stuff, like the... hopefully the VWAP stuff was kind of useful for people. Hopefully what I was talking about, the point of control and everything, and what I'm looking at is useful. But anyway, if there is anyone that is new to the stream that has not been here before, please do go check out tauruscrypto.com. tauruscrypto.com. There it is. Okay, so you can see our website here. This gives you more information about what we do. You can see my weird face on here. This is when I was in Dubai. Look at that, amazing views. And I don't know what this one is, because I think that's the same stream, but who knows what's going on there. You can join our free Discord community. So we do have our free Discord community over here. You can also learn more about the Taurus Crew. So we do have the Taurus Crew membership. This is where we do trading rooms. So we're doing our Asia trading room today. I've got to stay up really late in order to trade Asia. Tonight we did New York trading room yesterday, where we were able to trade the big move down on New York Open, and actually really technical trade that was from the New York Open that we were able to get yesterday, which I'll quickly go back onto in a minute. We did that. We also had the London Open, so we had a fairly okay London session a couple of days ago, didn't we? I can't remember exactly what happened, but we did get something from the London session. So we do these. We've got loads of educational content there. We got tons of different things, playbook strategies, all of that kind of stuff. And also, for anyone in the crew, I do need to say we do have the Bybit World Series of Trading coming up very soon. So we have a team that is ready to go on the Bybit World Series of Trading competition. So this team is ready to go. We are going to be teaming up with a certain other community that are friends of ours. So we are going to be teaming up with that. So they will be joining us. So we do have some friends joining us, because we did have some friends leaving us recently, which was sad. But we've got some friends joining us, and we'll be trading this competition. It'll be really good fun. So if anyone does want to join in on that, put the 10th of June in your diary. We will be taking part. Also for the duration of the competition, and yeah, you don't have to be in the crew to join our troop. You don't have to be in the crew to join the competition itself. But if you do sign up using our Bybit link, and I've done a link in P, maybe you can post it in the chat. But if anyone does sign up using our affiliate link for the duration of the competition, I believe, now I do need to get confirmation from this, for the duration of the competition, you will receive 0 maker fees. So no maker fees at all. So you get 100% discount on maker fees, so that's limit orders. And if you are on taker fees, you will get a 30% discount on taker fees for the duration of the competition, or 30 days. It's something like that. Again, I need to get the proper details checked out. I put an announcement up earlier, and I don't know if it's entirely ready yet. But we have got a really nice deal that is there, so we will be trading this. There will be a reduction in fees for anyone who is basically under our referral link. So that'll be good. We're looking forward to this. It's always good fun. It's nice to be able to kind of put ourselves up against other communities, friendly competition, and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's that. We're up to 73 likes. So I will come off of this and we'll go back onto the charts. And is Bitcoin moving? 0% maker includes API. I believe so, yes. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't include API. Because you're still the fee structure is the same, I believe, because I trade via API quite often as well. So yeah, I believe 0% maker also. And I will just, this is the link as well. So if anyone is doing it, if anyone is interested in taking part, that is the link. Brooklyn Cooper, do a stream where you do an American accent and Jay Casper does a British one. We've done that before. You'd have to have a look at some of our previous streams. We have done that before. But I'm sure we will do it again. Certainly. do you limit or market order for VWAP trade? I marketed in. So as soon as we got that move down, I was in at market. I mean, a lot of the trades, in all honesty, because of the way that I trade, basically, if I'm day trading, I will try and get in and out at limit as much as possible, because for day trading, I'm looking for those bigger moves, like this SFP of the highs was limit orders. Okay, basically all I did, I was very, very confident that if we come and take these highs, I'm just going to stack some limit orders up here and see what gets filled, because I'm fairly certain that we're in a distribution and we're going to be going down again. So I did some limit orders there. There were other trades like the VWAP one yesterday and the VWAP one today. Where are we? This wasn't a VWAP trade yesterday, was it? Oh, it was the weekly VWAP. Was it the weekly VWAP? I'm going to try and remember, but there are other ones that I would just mark it in, including the VWAP trade from today. And you know what? I can't even remember. I can't remember. Was that was taking the lows, wasn't it? There was something from yesterday. There was so many trades. So many trades. Maybe it was VWAP, because actually, yes, it was. Yes, it was. We did trade that initial VWAP bounce. We did, because actually, as we came into New York, we were looking at this. We were looking for this to come back into. That's what it was. Yes, because what we wanted from yesterday's New York Open, ideally, now I remember I was already in a short from here, but the plan was, as we came into New York Open, was to basically come up here and to hit previous day value area highs. So what we wanted to do was to see this bounce off of VWAP. This is where we took the scalp long off of VWAP, and we were looking for it to come up into here to take out these local highs and then dump afterwards, but we never quite got there. It just kind of whipped up and just started dumping immediately. But we did take that VWAP trade during the New York trading room. We did get the 0.5%. We did take profit on it because look where it came into. So this was a clear take profit. And I know that people shorted that move as well. So again, when we were trading this together, I know I didn't, but I know I can remember there was somebody or a few people, a couple of people, few people, someone, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 people that took that short as well. And that was a really nice profitable short for them. And then I also remember coming down here when we took out these lows, and then what we were looking for was, what was here? What was at this point? There was something else here, and then we were looking at the daily level as being resistance, and we came back into the daily level and got another short position off of that. So yeah, that was a very, very fun trading room yesterday. Yeah, that was good fun. Caspar has those accents on point, yeah. Are we going to get any price action? This is what always seems to happen whenever I stream, is price stops moving. P is holding that short, and if you guys included it as well, yeah. No one quite got as good a short as I did up here, though. I get bragging rights for this short. Did anyone actually get a better entry than that is my entry, isn't it? Let me have a look. Let me open up Bybit. Bybit. Derivatives. USDT. 32,350, yes. So I am short from 32,350. I've closed half of that. Now. So did anyone get a better entry than 32,350? I'll be very impressed. Yeah, we could look at some altcoins. Hershey, so what do you do in a trading room, for example? So, I mean, I would say we do this, but in a much, much, much more professional way. So it is seriously looking at the charts and looking for... So what we tend to do in the trading room is it's fairly structured in a way that we will start off the trading room having had, so we always start off like half an hour before the open. So for New York Open, we start it at 2 p.m. and the Open is at 2:30 p.m. So we have a look at some of the trades that we've had through the day so far, if anyone's been trading through the day so far. Then basically what we do after that is once we've kind of had a look at what's happened so far during the day, and like yesterday, of course, we'd had these nice moves down into the daily level, take the long position, take the short position, take the long position at the golden pocket, take the short position at the value area high. So, I mean, that was 4 trades that we'd already had at this point, and I can go through those again, like... taking all of those trades again. This was on the daily update sheet, so this was part of the plan, was to long the daily, to short the SFP, to long the golden pocket, there it is, and then if you go back onto here, to short the value area high. Okay, and we did get the short off of the value area high, and I can actually just do that as at this point. Okay, so let's see, we're here. It was the value area high, I promise you. It was the value area high as we were coming into it there. So we did short the value area high, and then we came down here. That's what we're looking for, is like what's already happened, what trades have we had, and then we're formulating a plan for the rest of the day. So the plan that we had for the New York session was, as mentioned, was to come up and to take out these highs, but ultimately looking for lower. So the thing that we had, and I can go on to the 1 minute chart and we'll just rewind a little bit. Sorry, I know this is probably incredibly boring, but I am just trying to explain what we do during the sessions. Is we make a plan and then we just watch the price action and we look to trade it. So what we had here was a nice little range, and then as soon as New York opened, okay, so you can see here 30, you spike up into the highs and then immediately rejects, and that basically tells you that, okay, it's had a little attempt, it's kind of got some longs like trapped up at these highs here with people thinking that we're going to go higher, and then it immediately rejects, and the whole session basically was down. So at that point, once we started to lose this, then you're looking for the next trade. So as we came down into VWAP, we were thinking, okay, well, where's the next trade that we can be taking from this? Because it doesn't look at this stage like we're just going to come up into here and be able to get nice short positions. So the closest thing we had to us was the VWAP, and that was taking out some little lows down here. It was coming back into what we had previously had as resistance. You can see it had taken like 3 times to break through that VWAP. As you're coming back into it, test it as support, get a little bit of a bounce. Then, of course, what you do from that point, and you can just flip like this, especially when it's the New York session, is you can go, okay, cool, we're long off of the VWAP. Now, where's the next trade coming from this? You know that you're long off of the VWAP. You know that that's a good trade. You know you're in profit. Where are we now? Okay, we're coming into that golden pocket region. We already are expecting a down move for the day, so therefore we're expecting this to be resistance, and then we can continue to trade that down. Then what happens? You come into the daily level, you get a nice little bounce off of that, you take out these lows, you get a nice little bounce off of that, and you're just taking little scalps as the session goes on. So we're making a plan. The plan doesn't always go perfectly to plan, but then we're looking at little scalps and other trades that we can have as well. So yeah, I mean, recently we've had a pretty much perfect track record on the trading rooms. It's been very good, and hopefully that will continue again tonight, because we're doing the Asia Open tonight as well. So that's basically how they're structured. Make a plan, trade the plan. If the plan doesn't work out, you look at what else there is available and just trade what the market gives you. And we're trying to do that as a group. Everyone kind of chips in. I run the session, but we have other people that chip in. We have Luxury, we have Randall, we have French Bull, we have P, we have other members within the crew that chip in, that are looking at levels, that are looking at taking trades. And yeah, it's just really good fun. And we're also doing it from like an order flow perspective as well. So we're looking at the order flow the whole time. Like yesterday, the amount of times during yesterday's trading room, the price was coming down and you're like, no, it's going lower. 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 Because we never got that excess. We never actually got a sign that there was a proper reversal taking place. That every time we had a little bounce, we were just like, that's not the low. And you could just see from order flow, you weren't getting the excess at the lows, you weren't getting the drop off in open interest, you weren't getting the liquidations, you weren't getting trapped shorts, you weren't getting any of those things every time it came down. And we're like, yeah, maybe it bounces, but it's still going to take the lows again. And it just happened again and again and again and again. And we just kept getting this just cascading down of price action. Just how every time it took the lows out, it just was weak. And it just didn't look like it. And it's similar for today. I mean, for today, it's like when we've come up to these highs, it's like, weak high, weak high, weak high. I still see no reason to think that we're not going to move higher. So yeah, that's long-winded me rambling on about stuff. Yeah, Hershey. Yeah, if you sign up, you will be able to join the Asia session today. Crypto Avatar sessions are amazing. Thank you, Changa. I joined recently, and it was the best investment in my trading life so far. Thank you very much. Yeah, we do put a lot of work into it. Yeah, we put in a lot of hard work, and for us it is work. So it's much more the way that we do the trading rooms. They are serious. We're looking at the price action in quite a serious way. We are kind of doing the educational aspect of things as we go through it as well. So it's not like just a social, oh look, we want to trade this, oh look, we want to trade that, and not really like going into the theory behind it. We try to make it as educational and as informative as possible as well. So yeah, hopefully everyone likes them. They're our little specialty. I think I really enjoy doing them. And then of course we have updates as well, like French Bull, our Elliott Wave Master. He does a couple of updates a week, streams within the crew. Luxury, who is just absolute master, who's been on fire recently. Order flow master trader. He does regular voice channel chats. He does regular streams for the crew. He gives regular updates for the crew as well. So there's always someone trading this. Always someone trading. And there's, yeah, as Sweeping Hawk said, there is purpose behind the trades, and these are discussed so we learn and get better as a group. And that is the idea. Like, everyone trades with that kind of same mindset, of like just sensible, well-informed, decent trades. No kind of bullshit, no moon boy nonsense, no analysis without like substance, because there's so often you get like, oh look, we're coming into this thing that's here, but it doesn't actually, it's not tradable. Yeah, it's actual trading, it's not just analysis, which is a very different thing. Anyway, I think I am going to wrap this up in a second. I have been live for an hour. And normally after an hour, I start talking nonsense. And I've been talking nonsense for most of this. So, yeah. We will be doing the Asia Trading Room tonight. I promise I've only had one beer. I just had a little one just because I've had quite a busy day. I'll be very tired for the Asia Trading Room tonight, but I'm sure we'll have friends there that will help out. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up. I will thank everybody very much for watching. If there is any final questions from anyone, I'll wait like 20 seconds in case anyone has any final little questions. And if we do not have any final little questions, then I will just click the end stream button and I'll see everyone in a few hours for Daily Open, Asia Open. Let's just come up here, please. That is the target. One altcoin, RSR. Okay, we'll look at RSR. An old favorite of mine. I would have actually looked at some of the alts from yesterday as well. Basically, whilst I was not so magic. Whilst I was short on Bitcoin yesterday, I took a few long positions on some altcoins and they didn't quite work out. I would have looked at those. RSR, kind of interesting because we were expecting it to break up. I've not really looked at this for very long. But this is kind of clear, right? Like that to me. I mean, where do you pull it from, the impulse up, or do you pull it from the swing low? Either way, you're gonna get it, right? You're gonna get that. You're gonna get this. So you've got confluence there with it coming back into... not much history on that. What can we do on this? Just drawing random trend lines, man. Yeah, I mean, it's a good area for it to have bounced. You have that daily order block. So you've come back into this daily, I guess you can just have that as a daily level. There is a daily close there. It's get back above that and you start to look a little bit better type of thing. Nothing too significant, but yeah, I mean it's kind of clear why we've had this bounce from this region on here. If we do another fixed range off of this, then yeah, you've got a really even profile because it's not spent any time at any level. It's just kind of moving on up like this. So honestly, I think you're probably looking at that's probably a high for now, and you'd be looking at this rolling back down into the lows of the range again. Unfortunately, I don't think that this is looking like there's much momentum. You did have an opportunity to take a long position here. Again, you never really know with these altcoins. And they're getting good bounces. Look at that. That's a 20% bounce off of a very, very simple just golden pocket daily level type of thing off of this. So some of these altcoins are doing really well. Some of the ones I took yesterday, not so well. KDA is still looking okay though. This is the thing, I did have a few positions. Oh, Matic died. One died. This is the thing, I was short on Bitcoin, so these ones didn't quite play out. I thought we might have a little bit more time. Theta died. Yeah. I took a nice AVAX long, sitting 22% up. Hold or close, I'm thinking around 27. AVAX. $27 take profit. Yeah, that would look good to me. Oh, 4-hour AB at the lows. So what did you get in down here? It's actually quite nice. So you've got good volume coming in on this. Came into that little 4-hour AB, got a little bit of a bounce. There's not too much that I can say about this one, but yeah. Shame we never hit the daily level. But yeah, I guess basically you were looking at this kind of region here as support coming into that. You're back above VWAP. 25.30 would look to me as a take profit level. And then I guess you got 27, that would be golden pocket, right? I assume. Yeah, that's why you're looking at 27. That'd be why. Comes and takes out these highs. Yeah, I don't know. Alts have had a decent bounce recently. I think a lot of this depends on Bitcoin. To be honest. You got in at 22.36. Wow, that must be on Binance or something. Or was it, oh, what, down here maybe? Or down here, I don't know. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm going to wrap things up. Thank you very much, everybody. Final little thoughts, because it is there. What price is the target? I don't know if you're talking about altcoins or if you're talking about Bitcoin, but the price that is the target for Bitcoin currently is 30,600, which is where I initially had taken the longs yesterday. Testy. Will you trade as a group during WSOT? Yes. Ooh, last thing. If anybody wants to, so during our World Series of Trading, we will be doing a lot more live streams. So this will be similar to what we did last year, where we're doing a lot more live trading on YouTube, on public. So I will be inviting anybody. So if you are part of our troop, and this will be the Toros Crypto and special guest, the trading floor will also be there with us. Are we allowed to announce that yet? I don't know. They've already announced it, I think, within their community, so it's fine. We will be teaming up with some friends in order to trade this competition, which just gives us a bit more. It'll be a bit more fun. We'll have a larger team, which will be good. So, man, the amount of times that I say I'm going to wrap up a stream and I never do, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, so we are going to be trading that. We are going to be doing live trading. If there is anybody that wants to join in and wants to join myself on a stream and wants to share ideas and wants to share charts, or just wants to kind of chill out and just talk about the trades that we're taking at the moment, then please do send me a message or tag me in the chat on Discord or anything like that. I will be allowing basically anybody that is in our troop. So if you do join it's not the troop anymore, is it? It's a squad. Last year it was a troop. This year it's a squad. So I will be the squad leader. The leader of the squad. I'll be the captain. If anybody is in our squad and would like to join in on the stream and would like to just talk about the trades that they're taking or anything like that, just have a chat, please do let me know. And we'll set that up because we'll be doing a lot of streams during the competition itself. And it's going to be a bit fun. We may all get liquidated. I don't know. It's degen stuff, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Finally, I am going to say good night, everybody. I'm not going to say any more apart from good night, everybody. And I will see you in the Asia trading room in roughly 3 hours time, where I still have to stay awake and continue trading. So yeah, cheers everyone, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already hit the like button, hit the like button. It would nice to be get 100 likes on this. Also, if you did enjoy the stream, once it has uploaded onto YouTube, please do comment and say how much you enjoyed the stream, say how awesome Taurus is, say hello, say whatever you want to say. Not too much hate. Even if you are a hater, not too much hate would be nice. And also, for any video updates I do, it's always nice if you can comment on them, and I will do my best to comment in return because I'm normally terrible at it, but it does help the algorithms. And we do